Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 1965 Toyota Sports 800. So I'm going to click on this, and we will look at the specs. It comes stock with 241.59 performance points. It's an FR drivetrain, meaning that the engine is mounted at the front of the vehicle and the rear wheels drive the vehicle. Comes stock with 43 horsepower at 5,500 RPM. The weight is very light at 1,279 pounds, and the engine is naturally aspirated. To buy this car, right now it's at 43,400 credits, but that could change depending on how many miles it is driven, so it may be slightly different the next time it appears in the used car dealership. And I should mention that this car can only be purchased at the used car dealership, so you'll have to catch it whenever it's available before it goes away again. And the used cars do rotate pretty often in here, so it should be coming up soon for you. All right, we're going to click on Learn More and see what Andy has to say. Toyota has produced some very cool sports cars over the years, but one of the most memorable could be the Sports 800. Introduced in 1965, it was called the Yodahachi. It was the first Japanese production model to feature aluminum bodywork, so the car is extremely lightweight. Weighing only 1,279 pounds, it's half the size of today's cars. While its air-cooled flat 2 produces only 44.4 horsepower, you can be sure that it's a true sports car thanks to its FR layout. All right, that's all we can learn about it from the used car dealer. So we're going to back out now to the main menu, go to the garage, and I do own this vehicle. So we're going to go to change car and go down to T for Toyota. And there it is. So I'm going to click on this car, we'll listen to the startup sound, and then we'll go into some more details about it. Alright, we're going to go to the car collection now and go to this vehicle and read the description about it that Gran Turismo has written. With its wide tread and low center of gravity, the Yodahachi was a capable sports car. With its compact and lightweight body, the Toyota Sports 800 was one of the most admired sports cars of its day. It made its debut in 1965 and represented Toyota's first production sports car. Known in Japan as the Yodahachi, a vernacular phrase for Toyota 8, it also was the first Japanese car to feature a targa top and removable roof panel. As a sports car, it was cleverly designed. It aimed for simplicity rather than complicated mechanics, so many parts came from its popular boxy passenger car, the Publica. The Yodahachi was smaller than the Publica, with an overall length of 140.9 inches. The engine was a 790cc flat 2 with two carburetors, helping it to produce 44.4 horsepower. Although it wasn't as powerful as other sports cars, its lean 1,279 pounds curb weight allowed it to behave like a true performance machine on the road. The FR, front engine, rear drive, exhibited adequate punch off the line and was able to reach 96.3 miles per hour, performance comparable to cars with 1,500cc engines. Thanks in part to the Publica's wide tread and low center of gravity, the Sports 800 demonstrated exceptional agility on the twisty stuff, with sharp turn-in response and near-neutral handling balance. Its main rival was the Honda S800, and oftentimes the Sports 800 battled the little Honda on both road and track. Alright, interesting description by Gran Turismo. Back out to the main menu once again and go to the cafe, and we'll see if anybody's there to talk about this car. And there are two people. So we're going to start with Hideo Kodama and then go to Jeremy. And Hideo Kodama says, this car has the reputation of having a cute design. But its creators didn't mean for it to be cute. Rather, they strived to make the design extremely functional. The end result is effective and quite pleasant. Based on national automotive standards at the time, Toyota introduced the 800cc four-passenger Publica in 1962. Using that car as a base, the company produced this sporty model called the Toyota Sports 800. It's also known as the Yodahachi. Despite having a small engine, the car's look suggests it drives in a sprightly manner, with emphasis placed on aerodynamics and lightness. Shozo Saito, a designer who worked with Kanto Jidosha, a Toyota subsidiary company, played a central role in this design. Okay, now we're going to go to Jeremy and see what he has to say about this car. Here's a legendary car from the early days of Japanese motorsports. I've heard all about how it used to race around the newly built Suzuka circuit. If you were to ask me which race by this car nicknamed Yodahachi was the finest, I would have to say that it was the one at Funabashi Circuit in July 1965. The event was the All Japan Club Championship, and the driver was Tojiro Yukiya. Yukiya broke his fender in a collision early in the race, dropping him to 16th place. After that incident, however, he staged a stunning comeback, moving up through the field to win the race. There was something almost divine about the performance he displayed that day. Okay, some interesting tidbits from these two. We're going to back out to the main menu once again and go down to the tuning shop to see what can be done to this vehicle to raise the performance points. So I have not updated this vehicle at all, so it is still at the stock performance points, but there is a lot that you can do to it. You can do weight reduction, you can add these upgrades here, and there are low, medium, and high RPM turbocharger options that can be added. No superchargers and no intercoolers. But just about everything else can be done to this car, so you should be able to raise those performance points pretty high and get it race ready for the track. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you to decide whether or not you'd like to add this vehicle to your collection. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe to our channel. And stay tuned for more videos highlighting all of the vehicles of Gran Turismo 7. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.